Here's the second half of your reformer workout, Renee. We'll go now to the long box series. So you'll get your box that came with your reformer. You carry it like a suitcase with the side handle. You'll place it on here with good Pilates posture. It goes up against the shoulder pads. You'll take the foot bar down. With good Pilates body, you'll squeeze those handles simultaneously. Allow it to come parallel to the floor and click in. Don't drop it on your foot. Open your tray, and then we'll have just one red spring in the center. Meaning you'll remove the two springs that we had on previously. The handles will be on your post. That's where they always go, unless we intentionally throw them down into the well. And you'll get on your box like a plank. So hand, your abs are on, thigh. Slowly lower yourself down so your chest is on the box. We'll start with our arms walking up like Superman, up the straps. Relax the nose all the way to the front edge of the box. And remember, you have to pull your abs up and press your pubic bone down. This is working the back muscles. So you'll slowly pull behind you, lift the back corner of your head and unload the chest from the box. Slowly lower back down. Arms are tight throughout. Lengthen to lift and slowly down. 3 more. We don't do a lot of these. Upper back muscles aren't strong. They need to go slowly. Really pull. There's triceps. Abs are deep. And here's your last one. Here, your tricep kickback, so you lengthen, bend the elbows, they stay high above the ribs. And we do 3 more. Keep the abs deep, press the pubic bone down. And last one, you're going to straighten the arms and slowly lower the nose down to the box and rest. Breathe. Nice inhale. As you exhale, relax all the tension from your head and neck. Let your arms stretch down to the floor and slide your hands down to the clips. You'll start for the next one, it's called airplane, in a T position with your body neutral or parallel to the floor. Belly in, pubic bone down. You squeeze the shoulder blades together to pull behind them and slowly back to the T. As you pull back, you'll really lift as you did prior and lengthen back to the neutral. Lift up and come back down. Exhale, just lift up and squeeze the shoulder blades. Slowly release, very reluctantly. And last one, belly in, lift up, and slowly back down. And you let your head go down all the way and just relax again. Give yourself 2 breaths here. Inhale deeply, expand the lungs. Exhale, heaviness. 1 more. Inhale deeply, and exhale, be heavy. Go ahead and put those loops on the posts, and you'll come off the same way you've gone on with your core on. Push up into a plank position, and take one leg and then the other. We'll go into the short box series. So picking the handles up on the ends, you put it over the shoulder pads. Make sure it's even, remember it's not attached. We'll add another spring. One, doesn't matter which side, either side is fine. And then you'll grab your shelf liner, if you have it, and put it on this pebbly surface, because that doesn't feel great on your ankles. Your strap is here, and you're going to get your bar. So I hope that you bought one of these gel rods with yours. If you didn't, you can get one at Lowe's or Lesson Redo It Center. And it's about as long as the box is wide. All right? And maybe an inch and a half. All right, so you're going to fish that strap up with your feet, because I'm not there to put it on for you. Put your feet in there flexed and apart so you don't fall out of that, and place that bar underneath you. You'll sit as tall as you can. Find your perfect posture, press your legs down, grow tall in opposition to that. You'll put your hands right at your navel and really suck your belly in away from that. You're going to create a C curve that's lengthened. So it's a crunch. Shoulders are relaxed. You'll curve forward over those legs and then reverse back, take that low back down to the box, and then come up and over your thumbs. And you go slowly at first to get those abs on. Make sure you're really nice and strong here. Up and over those thumbnails. Lots of lift. There's no collapse of the chest. Let's do about 6 more. Up and over. So we'll inhale back and go back as far as you care to. As long as your abs stay deep under your hands. And eventually you'll go back all the way. your chin to your chest. So then this progresses to get a little bit harder each time. And do one more. Up and over those thumbnails. And then you grab that bar and sit up nice and tall. Now we do the straight back version of what we just accomplished. So this is called flat back. You find your arms nice and long, you sit nice and tall, and you can scoot back a little bit to straighten your legs if you'd like to, so they can be bent or straight. You take this up without popping your ribs, and that's really the key. Unshrugged shoulders and ribs are knitted. Inhale to grow tall, exhale, sweep back. Inhale back, and a little bit of a C curve at the top. Inhale back, exhale home. Inhale back, hug the midline with your abs to come home. 2 more. Inhale back, exhale home. This one you can start going back further and further as you get stronger. Let's do 1 more. Inhale back, exhale forward. And then you row the boat 3 times just to release tension. You build it right back up again. You'll do a twist. So you feel like you're pushing forward with the upper body and the belly is pulling backwards. Twist to the right and center, and left and center. So an easy twist to start. Exhale to twist, inhale back home. Exhale to twist, inhale back home. Exhale, twist, inhale home. And now you can add the reach. So it changes the breathing pattern. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, twist and reach. Inhale back home. Exhale, twist and reach. Inhale back home. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Reach and come back and row your boat 3 times. Good. Next one is a little easier. It's side to side. Again, you have this feeling of pushing the bar forward into heavy air, pulling the abs back. You're reaching to the top of the side wall and up and over your sits bones. Reach to the other side wall and back up. So there's this lift that you're creating through your torso, that elevator that's coming right up out of your waist. Last one, reach to the right and center, reach to the left and come home and row your boat 3 times. As you become more proficient, you'll add several more exercises to this short box, but we won't do it right now. Go ahead and put this bar back underneath, and you'll carefully come off, holding on to this because remember it tips. And then you'll take it by the handle, carry it like a little suitcase so you have a nice tall body while you're carrying something heavy, and replace your box. The bar goes back underneath. We already have our 2 springs in place. We just need to go ahead and lift that foot bar. So again, good control. Whenever you lean forward, you have this lift backwards so that your back never bears the brunt of any of your work. All right, you can put this little shelf on your back up. I'm going to take the headrest up. We're going to do elephant. It's the easier version of this next series. Again, you'll get on here with your core turned on. Hand, hand, and foot, foot. Far foot, then near foot. You'll really find the heels against the shoulder pads. And if you watch my back while I'm speaking, I'm going to pull my lower belly up to my back. And I'm going to lift between my shoulder blades. My head stays relaxed. We press back just with a couple of inches using the glutes, and the abs bring the carriage back home. So my upper back is stable. And I'm really working an exhale while I press back. Inhale to come home. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale out. Inhale to come back home. 2 more. Exhale out. Inhale to come home. Last one. Exhale out. Inhale to come home. As you become more proficient, you can do a single leg version of these, and we'll get to that later on. Step off carefully. We're going to go right into the knee stretch series. So let's do the 2 springs we continue with. We get on there, hand, hand, knee, knee. So we'll just really keep those toes against the shoulder pads and really stretched out. Your knees are on there, and you move your seat back towards your heels. Lift the abs up to the low back, lift between the shoulder blades, and we'll go right into our knee stretch series. We press back and come forward. Press back and come forward. Press back and come forward. never sinking down. Now let's do 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. You change your back by going into extension. So the booty sticks out, you lengthen the collarbone over the foot bar. Shrink wrap the waist, the hips stay behind the knees. Press back and come back home. Press back. So you're trying to use the bottom without sinking the hips forward. Keep pressing back and forward. Exhale. And as you become more proficient at this one, it goes faster, so try the last few quickly. Good. And the finish, the coup d'etat, is to float the knees off and do the knees off version. So round your back first, the low back, or the abs push into that low back. In between the shoulder blades pushes, so the round back keeps you nice and steady. Make sure the heels are grounded into the shoulder pads. Float the knees up and press out and in. Keep that round back the whole time. Press out, in, so it's bottom, abs, bottom, abs. With knees floating all the way. So let it click as they come in so you know where the range is. And do 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. Slowly float down, and you're done with the knee stretches. Step off. I do Virginia descent. 3 springs. And you'll finish with running and pelvic press. So you finish with a very functional position. Lie down just as we did at the beginning. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your hands are pressing in. And the balls of the feet are on the foot bar. Headrest can be up or down. Go ahead and press the carriage out. Really glue yourself to the carriage. And start running by bending one knee and then the other. So you're going as fast as you can with control. One foot then the other one. There's a feeling of lift behind me, so I never sink into my bent heel. And you do a total of 10 sets. And I think I'm close to that. So let's do one more set, right and left. And lower both heels. And remember, when we lower the heels under the foot bar, there's this feeling of lift away and out of the ankles. So the body gets longer, and slowly bend the knees to come home. Take the heels wide. And you'll float the bottom up a few inches while the ribs pull down. So there's a yin-yang going on, kind of a jujitsu. The hips are up, ribs are pulling down against that force. Press the carriage out, straighten the legs. And very slowly come back home. Resist it. Now you're working that booty again. Back of the legs. Really the whole body. Because the hips are up in that bridge position. Not too high. It doesn't matter how high it goes. What matters is that we have the ribs pulling down. So press out and come home. Press out and come home. Lengthen. Slowly return home. Out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. 2 more. We always do 8 to 10 of most things. And very slowly come back down, bridging down. There we go. All right, we're all the way in. It's always nice to finish with a nice little fun exercise. Let's go ahead and come up to a sitting position. You know how we practice those squats. So let's do a few squats to finish. You'll have your feet, again, right underneath your sits bones. You'll float your arms out. And you're going to jam your heels in. And float straight back up. But let's do a funnel exercise. Let's squat to touch our bottom and then come right back up. And squat to tap and lift. A squat and a lift. 3 more. Squat and lift. And squat and press. You're really working the back of the body. That posterior chain. Hold it here. Bring the heels together. Hands are in a nice hugger tree position. See if you can balance. Nice little balance challenge. Push through big toe to little toe. Bring the heels together and hold it for 4, 3, 2, and slowly flip back down. And we're done. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful